whatever your own themes are tonight, an invitation to move with those, to release and relax and lengthen, to dissolve any tension, perhaps tensions of body, perhaps tensions of mind. Let's bring your hands up high overhead. And your feet, let's open up through the toes and bring your big toes to the mat and the outside and all the way round to your little toes. The outside of your feet connect, your heels connect. Lift partway through your arches, bend through your knees, bring your hips in neutral. Lengthen through the spine, reaching upwards. Bring your shoulder blades down your back, slide them round and down your back. And then release your arms down by your side, staying strong through your core. Let's lift upwards, take a deep breath in. And this time as you breathe out, we're going to pivot out through our hips. Now we're just warming up through these muscles here if you've just joined us. If you've just done a class with us previously, either live or on our playlist, just go easy if you're just warming up. If you're joining us, having just done one of those, you can go a little bit deeper if you want to. You can walk your hands all the way around towards one side, lengthen through the waist. Keep your hips facing forwards here. And release. Enjoy that sensation of extra oxygen to your brain as you pass through center and out towards the other side. Lengthening through the waist and back and belly. And come back through center. Now this time we're going to free up the hips. Allow your upper half to come one way and your hips come out the other. We're going to bring this gentle swaying motion all the way out to one side, all the way out through the other side. Relax through your neck and your shoulders and your back. Relax through your hips. You're going to bend through one knee and bend through the other knee, and that's what's helping you to come all the way round. And here, coming back into center, still ragdolled forwards. We're going to extend some of the way through the back of the legs. Perhaps walk the hands forwards. And from here, we're going to release that and begin to unwind. Now, just take your time as you unwind. And we're going to begin to dance with the elements. Unwinding all the way back up into standing. Gently freeing up your hips with each movement. Let's keep it nice and open, free movement. Hands up towards one side, frame them down through your face. The other side, slide your hip out to that side. We're going to rotate through the wrist. Over to the other side. Now this time we can bring our hands all the way around. Through center. Slide across to the other side, lengthening in, wow, into center here, dancing like the wind. Deep breath in. Hands up high. We're gonna dance. Sunlight now. Wow, you can bend through your knees and extend. bend through your knees. You can lift the gaze upwards, open through your chest. And bring it forwards with hands. Bring the hands onto the back of your head. Take your elbows wide. Bring them in together. Take them wide. Bring them all the way down. From here, with this wide stance, you could do a very gentle figure of 8. It comes across over one side of your body, and it comes across over the other. Make sure that there's no hyperextension through your knees. Make sure that you're keeping an element of bend through both knees. Really using this movement to open up through the hips. We're going to step across to one side. You can lift up. We're going to open up through the hip joint as we bring the foot out to the side. Then you're going to point, and then you're going to play across to the other side. We can lift up, rotate, point, play. Shift your weight across to the other side. Steady yourself, ready to go again. So bending through the supporting leg, you're going to lift up about 90 degrees through that leg, open up through the hips, keep the hips facing forwards. You're going to point out to the side and then shift your weight as you plie across towards the other side. Fan your hands out to the sides. We're going to lift, rotate, point and plie. Lift, rotate, point, plie. Yes, lift, rotate, point and plie, lift, rotate, point and plie. So this is really opening and dynamic stretch for each of the muscles of your hips and through the legs. You're toning and strengthening. Lift. This time we're going to hold it here. Just see if you can use your pelvic floor muscles to keep the hips in neutral all the more. Yes, and we're going to point, step across to the other side. So we're aiming here to feel that nice strengthening through legs. I'm going to lift. You can bring your hands out here if it helps you to balance. You're going to rotate outwards. And you're just gently releasing that foot down towards the floor. It doesn't need to be a real strong point, but just releasing down towards the ground. And then you're going to point through and step across. This time, if you want to, you can complete that movement, bringing your hand all the way up to the sky and back out to the side. Okay, here we go. So we're going to lift, rotate, point, and plie, lifting all the way. Nice. Well done. Now, this one is also a wonderful test of balance at the same time. So we're going to lift, rotate, yes, point and plie, lift, rotate. I find it tricky doing this on a sticky mat. I'm used to doing it on a magic flying carpet. True facts. Lift. That looks gorgeous. Well done. Let's try one more here. Wow. One more. Last one on this side. Nice. I've rotated my palms up towards the sky. Circle round. Now what I want you to do is flex through your fingers as you circle round. So we're opening up through the bicep. We're opening up through the forearm and through the wrist. Nice. Bring your hands up. So here we're going to twist gently through the hip. Don't lock out the knees. Make sure you've got bend through your knees, and we're literally going to bring the hips one side then the other, rock it side to side. Nice. So this movement here, bringing energy down into the hips. You can breathe with that. Take deep breaths in as you bring that energy down into the hips. Wow. One hip. Take it to the other side. Here we can bring our hip out to the side and bring your rib cage the other direction. So you're lengthening out through the waist, deep lengthening through waist. Keep a small bend through your knees. Just keep them a little bit soft. We're not collapsing out there. Good. And here we're not coming forwards like this. We're coming directly out to the side. So you should feel this deep lengthening through your waist here. But at the same time, it's really strengthening as well. Well done. Wow, and gently returning into center, help yourself to some hydration. And then, if you have a cushion or a yoga block or a rolled up blanket or something that you would like to sit on, you're welcome to go and grab that now. Or alternatively, you can simply join me down directly on your mat in a cross-legged position or similar, whatever works best for you. We're going to come straight down, resting high on hips. Sitting high up on hips. Let's enjoy that sensation of really grounding through your hips. We're going to do this practice here, which you might find yourself doing at times when you're just sitting in your seat working. And maybe you've got the radio on and you find yourself like, yes, or maybe you're on the bus and you're having a little practice of your shimmies. Basically what we're going to do is contract our glutes, relax our glutes. Then you're going to do one side then the other. So you're going to notice yourself kind of bobbing up and down a little. Same time as that, we're going to bring our hands round. We're going to do this a little bit faster. Here we go. It's going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So whatever you do on one side of the body, the opposite is happening on the other. So if we are contracting through our glutes while sitting, the front of the hips begins to remember what it is to sit down and relax. So whenever we're sitting, we'll do one and then the other. Take at your own pace, your own tempo. You can bring your hands now down onto your hips, bring the palms up towards the sky. So we spend a lot of our time sitting, don't we? Let's face it. Lots of us even sleep in sort of a fetal position where we curl our knees up in towards our chest. And so what happens there is we lengthen out through the glutes on our bum. And those muscles become long and weak. And what happens is the muscles in the front of the hips, the hip flexors, become short and strong. Now, this is all good and well until you then come out of a seated position. And what then happens is your hips come out of neutral. Right, what we're going to do here, just relax. Well done. We're going to then, if you were sitting cross-legged, we're going to cross the legs over the other way. And we're just going to make sure again that we're sitting up high on our hip bones. And let's just start off both together. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And it looks a bit funny at first. But hey, I find it quite fun. It's the kind of thing that you did as a child. It's the kind of thing you should really do a lot as an adult. It's something that brings you back into your power center, back into your hips, into your belly, into that life force energy. But as we said, at the same time, what you're doing is recalibrating your entire system in terms of your posture, your alignment. And release that. We're going to go one side, then the other, one side, then the other. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. So what we're actually doing is we're reminding your glutes what it is to sit and be active. to sit and be activated. So that at any given moment you could say, boom, state change. I'm going to remind my posture of what healthy feels like. Make it a bit faster. Woo, the other thing, incidentally, if you are a keen belly dancer, the other thing that we're doing is right now we're improving your shimmy. Whoop! Do you feel this working? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Woo! And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Relax that down. Whoo, says everybody. Yeah? Whoo, says me. From here, let's bring our feet out in front into that gorgeous elongated diamond shape. Okay, from here, make sure you're still high up on hip bones. Feel them press down into the ground. We're going to lift our rib cage up and over the top of our feet. And as you do that, allow the rib cage to guide the movement. You're going to pivot through the hips, straight flat back. See if you can really release through your hips, through your inner thigh. See if you can get really, really friendly with your feet and with the ground. Take your hands upwards, deep breath in as you lengthen. And as you breathe out, guide through your rib cage, come forwards. Oh my gosh, how good it feels. That feels like coming home to you inside your body. Wow. See if you can think back to when you were a baby, a small child, and you used to play with your own feet like this, and you used to put your own feet in your mouth. I'm not suggesting you do that right now, but how it feels lovely to reconnect with that playfulness. And again, just make sure that we're high up on hips and allow gravity to release as you keep active through your rib cage. The chest, your heart space is leading. Your heart space is leading in this stretch and throughout life. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, see if perhaps a little pocket of space opens up for you. You can use your forearm and your elbows to gently open out a deeper stretch. Well done, deep breath here. As you breathe out, gently returning upwards into center. Wow. Amazing. Bringing both knees together. Let's enjoy hug and embrace. Loving self-care embrace. If you want to, you could gently rock yourself side to side, massage out those glutes that you just worked so gorgeously. And returning into center. And here, I'll get you just to move your support towards one side of your mat. I'm going to take mine over towards this side here. And then we're going to flip round. And we're going to come down onto your support. The lower leg, you're going to have that about 90 degrees underneath you. The upper one, just place it on top with a small bend there. And we're going to sit nice and high. We're not going to collapse into it. You want to keep this nice and open. Again, leading from the heart there. Your spine is in alignment with a nice deep breath in. As you breathe out, you can lift up and form a bridge position. You can either stay here or you can roll a camel or 2 or 3 or 4 all the way down. Well done, and gently return. Wow. Returning, and set yourself up again in those beautiful alignments. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, lift the hip up into bridge position. You can either stay here. So often in the bridge, what will happen is your hips want to come all the way up or all the way down. Try keep it centered in alignment. Wow, bring it down. That is so gorgeous. Let's try one more here. Do you think we can do it? Give it a shot. Let's see if we can make this one the best one yet in your own time. Here we go. Wow, and return. Coming to sitting. Wow, wow, beautiful. That front leg, we're going to pass it round the other side. Take it in behind you. Twist through your waist if that feels good to you. Through center, take it around the other way. Really lengthening through the spine, long muscles of back. And back into center there, wow. Gently unwind. And then towards the other side, we're going to place our support towards that side. And as we come down towards the mat, you place your forearm there, resting on there. Your low leg is about 90 degrees. Your upper leg, you're going to place that on top. Now your hips are stacked. So one is on top of the other. So we're not over to the side like this, we're stacked. Okay? You're going to lengthen through long muscles of neck. Raising yourself up as you take a deep breath in. Breathing out. Here we go. We're going to roll a camel movement all the way down the spine. Well done. And gently returning back down. And then, in your own time, deep breath in. Lifting up. Roll that camel movement all the way down. Bring the hip down. Let's try one more time. You can do one more on this side. See what you can do. Let's make this the best one yet. Deep breath in. Breathing out, lift up. Roll that movement down. That looks absolutely gorgeous. Well done. Woo! Wow, and returning hips down to the ground. Coming up into center. Those beautiful snaky arms. Wow, take them wide. That front leg comes all the way around to the other side. Sitting up high on hip bones there, nice straight spine. And you can keep that knee upwards. Keep it upright as best you can there. We're going to cross. Wow, we're lengthening through the back of the shoulder there. And as we come out, we can gently bring it around to one side, twist through the waist, to the other side. We're really beginning to mobilize through the spine even more than we've ever been capable of. Notice your spinal mobility. Wow. It almost seems with each time that we do that movement, it increases. And that's because it does. Deep breath in. Magical movements. Magical you. Let's take that foot all of the way around. Extend your support to one side of your mat. And then we can gently come down towards the mat. You can join me on your back or on your side. If you'd like to, you can come with me to roll this movement down through the spine, coming down through your low back, your mid back, upper back, shoulders, your arms begin to descend. You can slide your feet out in front, bring the toes in towards you, and release that. The other leg slides down, bring the toes in towards you. Walk your fingertips all the way down, slide your shoulder blades down, and you can rotate the palms up towards the sky. And enjoy resting. Enjoy the simplicity of this present moment. If you'd like to further connect throughout your entire spine, you can slide your support out from underneath your head now And gently lower your head down to the ground. You can bring your chin towards your chest to lengthen through the back of your neck. And then gently release that. Feel free at this stage if you would like to cover yourself with an extra layer. You could do that now. Returning into that space of deep comfort as you begin to descend even more, closer and closer to the ground, sinking down into restorative rest, cleansing through every single joint, muscle, tendon, bone, every cell, soothing, releasing, and relaxing. Feel the muscles of your feet and ankles, low legs, deepen, soften, soothing. Relax. Up through knees, relax. Through upper legs, relax through the front of your thigh, sides of your thigh, the back of your thighs. Release and relax through your glutes, sides of your hips, the front of your hips. Relax. Relax through your back, all the way through long muscles of back, releasing through waist, belly and chest. Release and relax each of your organs, each of your internal organs feeling boosted, receiving more and more nourishment, cleansing and purifying with breath. Notice as your belly rises to the sky with breath, your ribcage expands and the collarbones lift. And as you breathe out, exhaling any tension, collarbones return, chest returns, belly returns. You can take 3 deep cleansing breaths. Breathing in now. Suspend the breath. And breathing out. Breathing in. Suspend the breath. Breathing out. And with each breath sinking deeper down, breathing in, suspend the breath, and as you exhale, feel yourself being cleansed, purified, like cooling ocean breeze. That warming golden glow of the sun. That deep inhalation of forest. That colorful light of flowers. surrounded by nature, out with and within. Relax through your shoulders, each of the muscles of your arms. Feel the arms descend deeper and deeper. Wrists, hands and fingers soften, becoming heavier with comfort. Allowing the simplicity of this present moment to renew you. How you deserve this moment. How this moment deserves you. Relaxing and releasing through the muscles of neck and shoulders. Any weight you were carrying on your shoulders now is free to be returned to the earth, to be transformed into something new. If you need permission to release that, you have it. If you need support, it's here. If you need love, it's already within you. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, relax through the back of your head, sides of your head. Your ears, relax the top of your head, your forehead. Relax your brain, relax your eyes and deep in behind your eyes, down the sides of your nose and your cheeks. Relax your jaw. Mouth and throat. Relax your tongue. Bask in this moment of simplicity, each of your energy channels free to be cleansed and realigned. Gift yourself this moment. Feel yourself be renewed from the tips of your toes up through your feet, your legs, your hips, back, waist, belly, chest, each of your organs, shoulders down through your arms to your fingertips, up through the inside of your fingers, your hands, your wrists, your arms, up to your shoulders, your neck, your head, renewing, replenishing, rejuvenating, restoring, relaxing. Body, mind, and spirit, equal sides of pyramid. You are magic. You are powerful. And you are loved. Take a deep breath in. Take that knowledge deep within. Suspend the breath. And as that knowledge is integrated, breathe out and remember. If your eyes were closed, you can gently begin to blink them open as if seeing anew for the first time. We can begin to bring joyous circles to our fingers and toes, our wrists and our ankles, your forearms, your low legs, your elbows and your knees. Let them dance. Enjoy. Your back, waist and belly, your chest, oh, your neck and your head. Woo! Maybe reverse the circles the other direction. Circles, cyclical flow, they're all around us in nature. Wow. That feels so good, doesn't it? Take a deep breath in, perhaps maybe a yawn and a stretch. And if you are down towards your mat, you could take your far away leg, slide your foot upwards to lift your knee up towards the sky, and take your far away hand, cross it over your body, and you're going to use those to help you come gently back upwards towards a seated position. Thank you for being here. If you've enjoyed this video, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit notifications so you can be informed of when the next video goes up. If you'd like to support the creation of these videos, remember you can head along to patreon.com/Little Egypt Studio, where you'll find a community of other enjoyers of these videos. See you soon. Bye.